When it starts to rain, that mean my database is getting more information from outer space.
Alright, last take one. Hey, what's up? I said take one. Fucking guard dog. Hey, what's up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homie. This channel, these videos are for one group of people. The Sherlock Homies. If you don't have this book, this channel is not for you. This video is not for you. Lifetime membership, Sherlock Homie. You need my book. The Edict of Marlawn. It's a journal about my thoughts and rituals every day of the year, 2 pages per day. Oh, you can stay if you're an affiliate too. If you're an affiliate, just send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1 in the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you're not a Sherlock Homie, you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you got a bounce, partner. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. We care about Sherlock Homies. Until next time, people. Oh, back to this dumbass video. And I'm black. And I'm back. What's up, people? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy. Real quick. I'm about to do this real quick. Alright. Hey, check it out, people. Now this dickhead's an intellectual. Okay, we're gonna see what this bullshit. This fucking dude's out his fucking mind. Now he's Obama Brian Gumble Jr. Now you wanna look like a smart mother, you dumb, stupid motherfucker. You had the world by the nuts. Pause. Now you want to be Barack Obama Jr., huh? Now you Brian Gumble Jr. now. Nah, motherfucker. This is Kevin Winslow Jr. Crazy motherfucker that rape old people. Now this motherfucker went back to his cell, was like, how much time he say? his dad sent him Obama sent him an OJ book. This motherfucker read 2 OJ books. Now he want to take back his guilty plea. Now he want to go to war. So how much, motherfucker? How much? When I'm getting out of here? Yeah, you see what this dickhead talking about. This motherfucker out his mind. Now he want to look like an intellectual.
Father was a Hall of Famer.
Make sure that dude donate his brain so when he dies, we can cut him open. We need him for research. Just cut him. We need to cut his brain open. See, we need to check for CTE while he's alive. We make sure we're gonna forge his signature on the donation papers. We cutting his brain open. See how you crazy motherfucker.
But he was a great player as well. Made tens of millions of dollars. But he's accused of being a serial sex offender.
Tens of millions of dollars. That dude was a disappointment. He's a flop. He was supposed to be the best. So tens of millions of dollars might sound like a lot to people who don't follow football and sports like that. But no, he actually was a disappointment. He actually was almost a cautionary tale before he became before we knew he was a serial rapist. I think he had already fell out. He washed out. He was a disappointment overall to his potential. His daddy been ashamed of him.
And that trial was broadcast here on Court TV. Take a look at what happened.
You will learn over the course of the next few weeks, he took what he wanted, not from one, not from 2, but 3 women. He victimized
3 my ass.
Women.
3 my ass. I tell you what happened. Them tens of millions of dollars, that dude ran through that money being a fucking sick individual. This is his broke fetish. This is his broke fetish. Now he can't get away with that shit. This motherfucker been violating.
5 women, unknown to each other, barely known to the defendant. All of them have come forward to tell you about his deeds.
Kellen Winslow's been honest from the start. Over a year ago, he admitted he had consensual sex with those accusers.
Bullshit.
Those accusers aren't giving you the whole truth.
I begged him not to do this, to let this happen. Just please let me go.
You know, I got a theory. I got a theory about this dickhead. Because he was the man back in the day. Damn, homie. In college, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? I got a theory. This dickhead was the man. And hear me out if you can hear me. Stop choking on that gas. Hear me out. Here's my little theory. It's kind of weak, but I'm going to go with it. You know what I think? I think he was, his whole life, he was considered a good-looking young man. His whole life, he was, girls liked him. He was in shape, and he was popular. I think he got addicted to when you're cute and the girl likes you and everybody's on your dick. They tend to not call it rape when you just start kissing a girl and taking off her clothes, because you're playing I'm the man games. It works for him. I bet it worked. I bet so many times he was with a girl and just took off her shirt. She lifted her arms up. I don't know, man, 'cause they alone, they ain't talked about it before. They in the study hall room. This girl come in and sit down and doing their homework. He looked to the right. He looked to the left. He grabbed her hand. I mean, from now, what you got for answer 12? What you got for answer 12? Study mates. What you got for answer 13? What you got for answer for 13? In the middle of 13 and 14, he looks up. He don't see nobody. He grabs her hand, pulls her around the corner, takes off her pants or pulls up her dress, pull her panties down, and have sex with her. And I'm pretty sure, I won't call it common, but he has a lot of them memories. And that recipe mixed with not being the man no more and not having money and being out that atmosphere, it probably would lead to some shit like this. Some shit like this. Because it almost seemed like this is a fetish. And how the hell you get this fetish? And that's what I'm trying to explain, how he got this fetish. He got this fetish because he's been raping bitches his whole life. Bitch is just a term. You should know that by now. I call more guys bitches than girls. I digress. He's been raping bitches his whole life. But you know what? When he was young, and when he was the man, and when he was in the NFL, them girls wasn't complaining. And the only thing is, I'm saying is, that's how they made a monster. They made a monster. And at the same time is, I think the girls are not complaining. I think only less than half was all the way okay with it. But I say more than 85% officially liked him. Officially flirted with him or liked him. And I don't think he was asking. I think he has pushed girls' heads down to his private area, unzipped his pants, not really in a forcible way, but a forcible way because he's making her head go down there. And I would say that was successful for him over 90% of his life. And the girl's like, what are you doing? They reacted strong enough to where it was a nothing burger after they reacted so strong. I don't think he grabbed her again and threw her against the wall. I think he was just forcibly doing shit like that. And I think he was getting away with that shit his whole life. So when he started getting off from not asking, what happens when he don't got it like that? He's still not asking, but check this out. You ready for the kicker? This is a good one, man. Man, they deleted all my videos. So if you ever like a video of mine, you better fucking download it, because I'm a habitual line crosser and they're coming from me again. Damn, what was about to, oh, check this out. Here's the interesting thing about this. He's still a good looking young man, but he just don't got it like that no more. But being that he's still a good looking young man and in shape, right? He been walking up to these, he been doing this to these old bitches now. Because it's still like in a network. but he's just off in his thinking. Because at the same time as he kind of did it wrong, but he kind of thought it out but did it wrong. I give you an example. He almost felt like the man again around these old bitches. And for that feeling, he started doing what he usually start doing. And probably back in the days, if they drunk at a house party, he probably wouldn't stop when they be like, stop it, and the girl didn't say nothing. So he been a rapist. I'm just talking about like the overall vibe. So now I'm pretty sure it's some older girls out there, ladies out there, that this happened to. This might sound fucked up. This happened to, right? But they're ashamed. You know why? Because he walked up to them and started some sexual shit, and they sucked his dick. So let's keep it going.
Hurt when he penetrated you vaginally with his penis.
Yes, I kept on saying, ow, 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 ow. I was terrified.
Yes,
I thought he was a terrorist.
You didn't know he's a terrorist. So you're walking around downtown and you just going about your day for hours with these pants with blood all over them?
Yes.
He like held me, grabbed my arms, and he says we're gonna have sex.
Yep,
And
see?
I said, please don't do this.
You see that?
He had me take my pants off.
I was walking toward the orange tree. I turned my back.
Bro, I'm onto something. That's the life of a star. He doing this Donald Trump shit. He fell off and he turned into a fetish, and he still was doing this Donald Trump shit by shifting he always was the man. So all he did, he's still a good looking young man. All he did is went around old bitches and still became the man and started that I'm the man shit again. You see what they saying? I can picture him. He was the man in college. I heard of him in college. Probably one of my favorite players in college. I love that Miami team. You know what I mean? I just imagine him being like the man on the Miami campus, going up to these pretty ass girls saying, come with me, we're going to have sex. And he was going to have sex. This dude used to walk up to pretty girls, grab them by the hand, say, come on, we're going to have sex. And he would tug them. Someone would fight a little bit. A lot of them just was going. Pickup line is, take them pants off. And a lot of them was taking their pants off. And a lot of them, he went overboard when they say he was stopping. He wasn't stopping. He put himself in that same vibe, was doing the same shit. And he could have pulled it off if he was a little bit more smarter. He been a rapist. He just didn't know it. Or he knew it, but he thought he can get away with it. So he put himself in a situation to get away with it again.
Then he was taking off his pants.
She had asked me to look up the phone number for the Encinitas Sheriff's Department. I was a little concerned.
You know how many times you have to do this when he was the man? To get an addiction to it? Wowzers.
Because of the STD testing mentioned a few days before. So I asked her if everything was okay, and she said, yes, I was attacked, but I'm going to file a police report.
But you saw that she clearly lied to this jury during her testimony. You saw that, didn't you?
Yes, she lied about her alcoholism.
She told this jury that she hadn't drank for 30 years. You saw that, right?
Yes.
That's a flat-out lie, isn't it?
It is.
Kellen, his hand was on the back of my head. He was penetrating me from behind.
Was he having sex with you at the time that you regained consciousness?
Yes. He was holding on to my hair. And I'm pushing with both of my
That dude's a
hands
monster.
to stop.
The fucked up thing about it, though, is he didn't want to have to ask for sex. He's fucking Kevin Winslow Jr. He don't gotta ask for sex.
They just keep telling him to stop. He had his legs open and he was touching his penis right on my face. And I noticed that he has an erected penis. So I was frozen of fear. And he said to me with a very funny and happy face, pointing his panties, she said, "Do you see this? Do you like it?"
But you couldn't see underneath the water.
No.
You didn't know what he was doing with his hands.
No.
You didn't know whether he was rubbing it.
Shut your
laying
bitch
it or
ass
anything
up.
Like that. You don't know. Because you couldn't see.
Man, cut this bitch ass dude off. Marco.
Y'all gonna get used to. Y'all gonna get tired of this dumb video. Hey, this is for Sherlock Homies only. Welcome to my page. My name is Marlawn. This is Marlawn 7 channel. This channel is dedicated for one group of people. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views here. We don't count likes. We count Sherlock Homies. And there's only one way to become a Sherlock Homie. You must own this book, The Edict of Marlawn. That's my book. It's a daily journal of my thoughts and rituals every day of the year. So if you don't have that book, you cannot be a Sherlock Homie. But you can be a Sherlock affiliate. This is how you become a Sherlock affiliate. Like you send me a letter. Send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1. Just $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So this channel is only for Sherlock affiliates and Sherlock homies. Everything else don't matter. Now you got a bounce partner. Till next time, people. Thanks for your support. On to this dumbass video.
Polo. Let's go.
Yes.
And is it your decision alone not to testify?
Oh, now,
I'm not going to testify.
Barack Obama
Make no
Jr.
mistake, he has proven himself to be a sexual predator.
Hell yeah.
Lightning certainly doesn't strike twice, let alone 5 times.
They will call him a predator. They will call him a deviant until you forget why you're here. But this is why you're here. The facts, if you apply the law the right way, you can come to the only reasonable conclusion. And that is that Kellen...
Hey, when his ass get locked up, I tell you one thing, they're going to hit him with football numbers. They're going to hit him with football numbers. Monster's going to adapt. I say that to say, hey, Kevin Winslow Jr. is he's like the Millennium O.J. Simpson that fell off. O.J. Simpson was the motherfucking man through and through. This dude washed out in the pros. But he was a legend. He was a pre-legend. I say this. That motherfucker about what? 6'4", 240. Hey, they will hit him with the football numbers. Long story short, you old prisoners in there. You better watch out. You better watch out in the laundry. If you doing time and you over the age of 68, you better walk the other way when you see Mr. Winslow coming. Seriously.
Winslow is not guilty of the charges that have been levied against him. There clearly is insufficient evidence to convince anybody beyond a reasonable doubt.
Do not lose sight of the forest through the trees. Kellen Winslow is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Come together in one voice and find him guilty.
Verdict. Count 4.
Man, I guarantee when they hit this dude with the football numbers, I guarantee you, he gonna rape him a motherfucker in there. You can take that to the bank.
The jury find the defendant, Kellen Boswell Winslow II, guilty of the crime of
Stupid
rape
face.
by
Now you got the
force
stupid
or
face.
fear.
Look at the
Verdict.
stupid face.
Count 6, guilty of the crime of
You hear
indecent
him.
exposure.
Stupid
Verdict.
face.
Count 9.
Look at him.
Guilty of the crime of lewd conduct.
Stupid face.
Verdict.
He's
Count
like,
10. Not guilty of the crime of lewd
stupid face.
conduct.
It now appears to this court that this jury is hopelessly deadlocked with respect to counts 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12. I now declare a mistrial.
That was a mixed up verdict. I mean, it just flashed on the screen for a moment there, but you saw how complicated it was. It was a mixed partial verdict, meaning there were some guilties, some not guilties, and some where the jury couldn't agree. So the ones where the jury couldn't agree, there was a new trial that was scheduled, but then just before the trial's about to happen, Kellen Winslow entered into a plea. But today, the attorney's back in court, Winslow appearing remotely via Zoom. There was a change to that plea deal. Let's take a look at what happened today.
shit.
I do have in my hand a change of
Come
plea
on,
form.
man.
This
Hey,
is a modification.
hey, come on, man. Hey, dude. What the fuck is they doing, man? If that psychopath don't close his legs and take his dick off the screen, I'm gonna have a problem. I got some connections on the inside. We might have to get him touched up in that prison or something. This dickhead got his dick on the camera.
From the original change of plea, is that correct, Mr. Owens?
Yes.
All right, would you like to describe to the court the changes that are contemplated by this
Super
amendment to
pause.
the change of plea?
Yes, Your Honor. There's going to be a withdrawal of the guilty plea that was entered on November 4th of 2019.
Who sits like that when you know you're on camera in a court case?
Impacting the sexual battery count involving Jane Doe 1, the Penal Code Section 243.4 for an A charge that Mr. Winslow previously admitted. And in its place, Mr. Winslow will be admitting a guilty plea to a charge of the Penal Code Section 220, parentheses A, which would be assault with the intent to commit rape. Within the meaning of Penal Code Section 261A2, involving that same victim, Jane Doe 1. And the people and the defense have agreed to a stipulated term in prison of 14 years, where it has been calculated in the way that we laid out on paragraph.
Damn. This dude only got 14 years? Let me put some respect on his name. This dude gonna still be strong as shit by the time we get out. I'm just playing C-Dog. I was just playing C-Dog. You gonna be what? Shit. You gonna be like 39 when you get out. 40. You gonna be in your 40s. And you still go, hey dog. Hey man, you know I was playing, right? You know I just was playing, man. You know I was just playing.
All right. So essentially,
and I won't even try to run because I know you're gonna catch me, man. So I'm not gonna even run. Just let me get my lunch out the car, and I'll be right back with an apology.
the only changes are he's going to withdraw his plea of guilty to the 234.4.
He started thinking his dumb ass. He bought a pen and pad off the commissary. And he sat down and finally did his homework. He said, I'm counting the months. What's 12 months times 14? You're like, fuck that. I take that back.
Jane Doe number 1, and in its place, plead guilty to an LAO of count 2, which is,
you know what would be a slick move? A slick move. Like, first, I just thought of this now, and I'm not locked up for no 14 years. You know what would be a slick move? He's not now. They just slammed him on that one charge to get him. He basically, with that mistrial thing, and they didn't recharge him, he took that deal. He basically ducked 4 rape charges. They just slammed him for the one, right? And gave him 15 years. 14 years on the plea, right? He went in that little small ass room and started thinking, right? What if they got to the last girl, gave her some money, he take back his plea, they case fall apart, he's out. He's out, or they gotta try him again for something else. What if the pressure, I'll give you an example. Once he takes the plea and he's sitting in there, the pressure, she's not a witness no more. She's just a person. Nobody's watching her. Nobody's seeing who she contacts her. They could have got to that girl and gave her some money, and they don't even know it yet. The prosecution don't even know it yet. But if they let him take back his plea, what happens when she accidentally changes her story and they jumps on it. They're smart enough to say she can't say she was lying. It's like, okay, just change this detail and change that detail. And do say this and say that, where it blends in like they caught her in a lie. The jury looks at it, votes him not guilty, and he's out unless they charge him again. I thought of that just watching this. And I'm not in the cell, and it's not my freedom on the line. They still got money, people.
Code section 220A and stipulate to a 14 years.
His dad's a Hall of Famer.
Is that correct, Mr. Owens? Yes, sir. And Mr. Carlos?
Man, I want to beat that dude up. I wish I could. I don't think in my heyday I could beat him up, but being honest with you, I was a fighter too. But he's just too big for me. I wrestled for the military actually at 167 pounds. But I was like 100. I wrestled 152 pounds until I got into the military. I say that to say, nah, that dude, what, 6'4"? He might be 6'5". You know what I mean? World-class athlete, and he's crazy out of his mind, and he likes to fight because he was known for that shit before he became we knew he was a rapist. So, damn, I wish I could beat him up at any point in my life. I'd get him a two-piece no biscuit, and I'd run. I can't get away from him. Can't get away from him. I don't think I'm big enough to knock him out. Let me see. Nah, man. I'm going to have to give me a bat or something. Nah, fuck it. Just quit fucking around. I'm just going to have to shoot his ass. Just quit fucking around. That's what I make guns for. Fuck him.
Have you had a chance to discuss this with your client?
I have.
All right.
So a 14-year deal, but it wasn't over yet because now he's got to enter that plea. And Kellen Winslow II spoke today. Take a listen.
Do you agree to the stipulated sentence of 14 years then?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you understand that you have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to confront and
Oh, he took the 14.
witnesses against you, the right to remain silent unless you choose to testify on your own behalf, and you also have the right to present evidence
Oh, my
on your own
bad.
behalf.
I must just be high. I thought he was trying to take back his thing. Uh-oh. I hope he don't watch this and get any bright ideas. I apologize, because I always bring up the 12 Monkeys shit. You ever the movie? Because I gotta start watching TV like 10 years ago, so my references are always dated to movies. The 12 Monkeys thing. I think I might have just created his alibi. Sometimes you gotta be careful, because sometimes you go back in time and try to save some shit. Saying some shit creates the shit that you tried to save. So if this motherfucker, after this, takes back his plea and the last girl fucks up, I might just have to go shoot him because it's my fault that he's out. We're going to call this 24 Monkeys.
And subpoena documents and witnesses through the power of the court to come to court and testify for you. Do you understand you have all of those rights?
Hey, I might just be high, but that'd be a cool-ass movie, wouldn't it? But here's the fucked up thing about it, though. If you're caught dead to rights, you take a guilty plea, to take the suspicion and the cover away from the person, the witness. So she's not a witness, or he's not a witness, or it's not a witness anymore. That takes it away. Then you go kill him, and you say, "I take my plea back." No, you go pay them off. Then you remove your plea. Then they go back to her or he or the witness. They wouldn't know no better, and then they fall apart. Then you're out.
Yes, I do. I want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
If that's okay.
That's fine.
I just wanted to know if I was to go to trial, would I get an actual jury of my peers that people of color that would look like me? Would I get a jury trial?
Hey, bitch boy, you wasn't raping people of color that look like you. No, we're gonna give you 11 old white ladies and one black lady. We're gonna give you 11 old white ladies and one old ass black lady. And they gonna lynch your ass. You wasn't raping your peers. I knew you was in there reading them OJ books. You want an OJ? He said, hey, can I get that OJ jury? Hey, before I take this plea, can y'all give me that OJ jury? Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't pro-black. You pro-whack. Shut your half-black ass up.
Like that.
Okay, well, look.
Just a question.
Yeah, Mr. Winslow, the point now is the change of plea form that you already executed is a binding change of plea form. You cannot get to another trial unless you make a motion to withdraw.
Yo, I know that it's not his regular foot. What size shoe that motherfucker wear? If that's his regular foot, he wear a size 22 and a half. I know his foot ain't that big. Something must be on his foot. That dude is a big dude, though.
All your plea is guilty, and that's not where we are right now. All we're doing is amending the change of plea form. So if you don't want to do this amendment, the original change of plea
somebody,
form
what the
will
fuck
remain,
is he
and you
sitting
can
like
be
that
sentenced
for?
up to 18 years. Is that what you'd like to do? Because we can end this right now.
Oh, no, y'all.
Yeah, fuck that talk.
No, please, no. I'll take the 14-year deal. That reminds me of what happened the last time he tried to enter a plea. Take a look.
You start looking around all dumb.
You understand that you do have the right to a speedy and public jury trial to address whether or not these charges can be proved beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
And do you now give up that right to a speedy and public jury trial so that you may enter a plea of guilty?
Don't look back, you motherfucker. I remember he looked back or some shit.
Is there any way I could get a couple minutes or no?
Shut your bitch ass up.
And that couple minutes turned into hours. But now it looks like it finally is wrapped up. A 14-year deal for Kellen Winslow II.
That's a shame that this dude gonna be out in 14 years. And after 14 years, you know how they do it. You know what I mean? If he stays straight and don't rape nobody in there, you know what I mean, and play Mr. Good Guy, he's a legend. He's a legend. This dude gonna be out in 8.5 and back at Walmart, fucking people's grandmas. Fuck him. Information below. Hey, appreciate it, Sherlock homies. I'm out. What up, people? Another dumb video of the book. That stupid shit. This is supposed to be my commercial. Check out my book, The Edict of Marlawn, available everywhere you buy books. If you get my book from me, The Edict of Marlawn, from the merch store, it's 25% cheaper and it's always signed. Thanks for your support and this channel sucks ass.